Okay guys, I am taking the mower apart because I want to figure out how to use the bagger. I watched one YouTube video and flip you around. Figured out that it's probably clogged. So I took the one section off, which is literally moving that and then pulling this piece out of that hole. So I'm pretty sure that it's just clogged, and maybe I won't have to, pointing at it, hold on, maybe I won't have to pave this area after all if I can figure out the bagger. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll have to glue that quick. Alright guys, I am actually convinced that it's going to work. I wanted to show you how smart Daddy is. And how bad of a cinematographer I am, but you knew that already. Where's my finger? There we go. Daddy attached a bungee, drilled a hole. Probably, it might have already been there, but he drilled a hole. We're going to say that. And attached a bungee. That's it. to make sure it stayed closed. Now, what I did, flip you around. I pulled all of that out of mostly the bottom half of this chute. There was a little bit, like the quarter of the bottom of this, but this bottom piece was completely filled. And like way filled up in there. The first time I used this, the bagger worked. It was also really long grass. I was recovering from COVID, like barely a week out of being not contagious and still not doing well myself. And I just figured, honest to God, I thought this thing controlled whether the bagger was used or not, and I didn't know what to do with it. And it spun freely because it wasn't filled at the top, it was filled at the bottom. So basically what I did was unhook this, you know, just pull it off, it stays attached. Pulled this off, stays attached down there. The video that I looked at did not have this piece to also attach it, and you just pull this spring off to get it out of there. This part stays on. I opted to leave that one on just in case, but this is the one I removed because it was easier to get to and I was able to do what I needed to without taking care of the rest of it. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'm gonna give it a whirl and hope that it bags. So see you next time for our next yard adventure. Actually, I'll come back and tell you if it bagged or not, because I will be showing you my driveway that I hopefully don't have to sweep. You know, I'm kind of curious how much is in there. The grass wasn't that bad. I hadn't cut it in 2 weeks, but it was hot, and then it rained. The only reason I'm cutting it is rain, because it wasn't growing when it was hot. Like mega hot, 100 degrees out for a week. Oh. Little filled, little filled. Oh shit, guys, life never any fucking easy. Why didn't you tell me I was missing? Okay guys, it's looking pretty good. The only bit of cleanup that I really have to do is from unloading the bagger, and also I'm gonna flip it around. The bagger got full, so that where it got full and I was doing some maneuvering, that's the little bit. So that's the little bit that I need to sweep up. So what So I really think this is going to be good for me. And what I think I'm going to do is, instead of, oh, jeez, things are knocking over. Instead of bagging, like it's going to bag on the mower, but instead of bagging it into the bags that you put on the street to be picked up, I am going to figure out how to compost the yard clippings, because then I just drive it up into the back and dump the crap out, and that'll work for me, and then I really won't have any cleanup. I don't know how you do compost. I might have to turn that every once in a while, but whatever. Okay, so flip you around now. Okay, so this is a little bit that I have to clean up from unbagging the bagger. That's my last bag that's only half full, and since the neighbor's out there, no one has lawn, I'm just going to zoom in on the little bit that I need to clean up. Alright, so right there, and then right there is also a teeny tiny pile. I'm not even going to bother showing you the road because there's nothing on that. So I'm really super happy. I'll come back and give you some final thoughts after I clean this up and then go take a shower. Hey guys, editing Carrie and Missy here, realizing that I didn't finish the video. So now that I know how to work the bagger, I can actually use it. And this test cut where there was barely any grass tells me that I'm probably going to start and stop when I'm mowing, at least the backyard, so I can mulch right into the grass, all of the clippings, with the exception of right by the in between the two hosta rings, and I'll stick a picture of what I'm talking about here. That will keep me from sweeping that area, and then I'm going to have to test out the front yard, whether I can do the entire thing. Are we out of focus? I'm going to have to test out whether I can do the entire front yard while bagging, because it really kicks a lot out into the street, and I don't want to have to sweep that up anymore. So if I can do the entire front yard while bagging and mulch into the backyard with the exception of a certain area, that's probably what I'm going to do. If not, then I will continue my plan of doing hardscaping in between that. But if I can keep the grass, focus. If I can keep the grass, that's what I'm going to do. It's less work for me. So, and that's what this is all about. I'm trying to eliminate extra work. So if I'm not sweeping, that's fantastic. I don't want to do that, and either way gets that done. So if one way doesn't work, then I'll go to the other. Okay, so wish I could say I'm having fun out in the yard, but I'm not really. I'm getting stuff done, and I'm very happy about that. So tell me in the comments down below what you have going on in your yard, what your plans are, how you've made yard care maintenance easier for yourself. Whether you are a male or female, you can still be irritated by your yard. You are not being lazy, which is what some people might want to say about me. But no, I am accommodating myself for something I don't like doing. So I will continue to do it myself as long as I'm physically able, to save myself money so I don't have to pay somebody. And that includes fixing the areas by myself. Picked up some tiles this morning that will help me, hopefully, I'm sorry, I'm itching, that will hopefully help me not have to edge around the hosta rings. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe next year. I don't know how motivated I am to do it now. Okay, so tell me what you got going on down in the comments. What you think about what I'm doing. Be nice. Can't handle too much criticism. But really, if you have any ideas for what I can do easier, better, tell me. I will try anything to make things easier on myself. Okay, guys, so until next time, peace out, homies.